Welcome back to Lord Line. We've looked around the building already, so let's go looking around what's left in front of it, shall we? Right beside me here is the remains of St Andrew's Dock, once one of the largest in the city. And of course that very friendly bollard from last time. Perhaps he might just be guarding these last few relics on the corner. That mooring ring is probably the biggest I've ever seen on any dock or canal I've explored. It's about 18 inches wide, but given the size of the boats it had to attach to, it's really little surprise. Impossible to comprehend that for about 2 centuries, ships up to about 100 metres long would sit in this grassland in front of us now. Some other offices, buildings or houses once occupied this vacant floor space, now only inhabited by wild plants. Surprised they can't convert it into a garden or something around here. Something that share the whole area up. A pleasant little meadow appears to be developing at this spot though. Hopefully we'll explore these other buildings in the future. There's a further 3 to pick from. But I don't want to dawdle too long, as the demolition squads are still scratching their chins. Still good to see some of the original cobbles. The floor surfacing of the former period still lingers wherever we may tread. We head along the former driveway towards terra firma, although we're not necessarily stepping out into terra firma quite yet. We need to steal a nosy at some of the many interesting bollards that still adorn this dockland. Oh, and a bit more of the cobbles. Thank you, cobbles. So along here, another bollard, and we have the end of the docking bay, and this, which looks like something out of a Doctor Who episode, is actually a dock gate capstan, complete with its mechanism. There's about 50% less overgrowth here than last time, so I might be able to show you a bit more. See the spindle down there, how it feeds into the lower part of the capstan base. Baby bollards maybe. I think we should stand here and take another view from where once someone would have enjoyed seeing loads of ships being stocked with fish or relieved of the fish in vast caskets. Eventually banned for some supermarket or fishmongers across Britain. Hope that shopping precinct over there has somewhere that sells them, just to honour the history of the area. A little bit further up here, probably got the most unusual and distinctive bollard I've ever been subjected to the sight of. When I came up here 2 years ago to first explore it, I thought it was a giant worm crawling out the dock. This one must have been reserved strictly for the biggest of trawlers, maybe to stop it capsizing away. Can't see there's any chance of anything not staying upright once attached to this bad girl. Enjoy a walk back down the drive again while we can see all four buildings together. That tall thing that's grey and standing up behind the middle one is a giant silo for the industrial dock just behind at St. Albert. We obviously can't leave out the other integral feature, the way in for all ships off the Humber was through this lovely wide gateway. Don't know how they got over the top of all these rocks here though that are there today. We'll stand here for a moment and enjoy the sight straight through to the distant shores of Grimsby. Trust me to ruin the sight. Anyway, to apologise for insult, I'll take you around the other end to look at it as well. That bollard looked a bit more friendlier. I like this one here. Or is he laughing? And here, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly how a ship would once got into St. Andrew's Dock. When there was a lot more water in this bit, obviously. We'll have a look around the other way to see if there's anything coming in. And not realise they can't any longer. One more peek there. And it's goodbye. Look at the mechanism. We'll bury the chain. I missed this last time I was here, so here's to make up for it. Dread to wonder how many minutes or hours it takes to get one of these fully open. This sort of mechanism was around obviously decades before electricity. And staring across at the sunlit Humber one last time. Thanks again for watching. Don't stow away on any trawlers. Subscribe. And I shall see you again very soon. Cheerio.